That is controversial. I know a lot of vegans don't like the idea of shaming people. Do you find that this works?
Well, first of all, I'd like to point out that a lot of people that have a problem with it, they probably don't live in New York City and they've probably never once confronted people. A lot of times we do try to talk to these people, and the way that their body language and the looks that they give us, I'm like really on point with it. So the moment that I tell that you're not listening to me, then I'm gonna snap. And I do think that what people don't understand is fur is about narcissism. It's about status. And those types of people, they don't want that negative attention. They don't want to be humiliated. And I think the best way to tackle narcissism is to make these people come off like they're like ridiculous or try to humiliate them. Nobody wants to be embarrassed in front of people. It's a shitty feeling, and I think that that's a really effective way to deal with that issue. And it's not a comfortable feeling. I don't like shaming people. I don't like doing that. It makes me feel horrible. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. It ruins my day. But it's just, I really do think that it's an effective method. Now, do I think it's very effective when people are wearing fur trim? No, because that is a little bit more of being uneducated.
Very interesting. Do you consider this bullying?
I guess that could be a subjective term. You know, I think that it's far worse to kill an animal. So, but I mean, hey, it's working. It's not, activism isn't easy. A lot of people don't like it, but it works. We're seeing the effects from it. And if that's what we got to do, then, yeah, I don't like these people. I don't really think that they're good people. If you see a trophy hunter or someone that's fighting pit bulls, are we going to come up to them and try to educate them? Or are you going to shame them and try to get everybody else to shame them too? So they're so humiliated that they don't want to even be in public because out of fear that they're going to be shamed. That's how it should be. These people that are wearing fur should be shamed wherever they go. In my opinion, they're horrible people, and I don't respect them. And I will humiliate them in front of people. I think that that's what they deserve. And I think that's sadly the only thing that really touches them, that really gets them to think about their actions, is when you kind of make it personal.
I want to talk about the Sarah Jessica Parker disruption that you did recently with your group. I thought her reaction was absolutely fascinating. So you posted a few clips of her, and one in particular got my attention, and you'll recall it when I describe it. So I'm pretty sure it was you that was speaking to her. You said, "Shame on you, Sarah," and she kind of smirked like, "Oh yeah, I've heard this before." And then you said, "And shame on your husband, Matthew, too."
Yeah.
And that got her attention, and she did a double
Totally.
take. She looked at you like with
I
this.
noticed it too.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
looked
totally.
really curious. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like, "WTF, why did you bring my husband into this?" You got her attention. And then you said, "Yeah, because he wears, I can't remember what animal skin it was." And then her look at that point was priceless. It was like it registered and she went, "Oh, yep." And she nodded like in agreement. Her eyes kind of went down like, "Yeah, they're right. That is a bit shameful." And then she turned away. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's like her brain was just completely making this connection in this moment. And the expressions on her face told an entire story of connections being made. I just thought it was the most powerful clip.
Totally. I
Yeah.
think that action was probably one of my favorites, because what she said, I think it was hard because, these people are actors. She's been in a bunch of movies and shows, so she knows how to say things that people want to hear. But deep down, I do feel that what she said was genuine.
What did she
And
say, Rob? Tell us what she said.
well, she was saying that she understands and she's now informed, and but part of us is kind of like, yeah, we've heard that before. You're a famous person. You want this to go away. So we're just going to kind of look at it like, all right, well, we're trying to get in the media, and you being this polite, it's not really going to help us out, and it's not going to get us in the media attention. So now we're just going to turn it into a disruption. and sorry we got to use you, and kind of use your image to get attention, but that's what we're going to do. The animals need it, but again, I think that I